Greetings everybody. In the first video I made on this subject, I talked about how the Bay Area FasTrak has continued to mail invoices to me which belong to other vehicles, presumably because their machine misreads the license plate numbers, and how I was told about 6 different times by FasTrak workers that they would make a note on my account and address to prevent these misattributed invoices from happening in the future, but that the invoices continued to be sent over the course of more than a year, causing repeated inconveniences of having to contact them every time to remove the misattributed tolls, because if we don't contact them, the fees show up on our vehicle's registration when it's time to renew the card tags. And so I wrote a letter and sent proof of the many times they've said the same thing to me, and I mailed the letter to their office, and in the letter I asked that they please respond and tell me directly if they could actually make a note on my account to stop the invoices or not. Because if they tell me the invoices can't stop no matter what they do, then I might change my license plate number. Almost 3 weeks later, it was 1 day short of being 3 weeks from the time I mailed the letter, I received 2 letters in the mail from FasTrak, and I thought this had to be their response to my letter. However, what they mailed me was another misattributed bridge toll, but in the other envelope, they also mailed me the dismissal of that invoice. So they still sent me a new misattributed invoice, but they also sent the dismissal of it at the same time. On the one hand, I'm thinking, if this is going to be the new situation, why even send me the invoices if they're simultaneously documenting them as dismissed already? But on the other hand, I am glad and grateful that at least now they dismissed it without me having to contact them to do it. Something interesting, however, about the newest misattributed invoice is that this time the invoice has the correct license plate and vehicle model on it, but they still associated that car with our address, whereas before the invoices had our vehicle's license plate and model on them, which would explain why they would send us the invoices. Anyway, next I wonder if they'll ever send me a formal reply to my letter, and or if more invoices and dismissals will continue to be mailed to us.